Cleopatra? And I already lost it.
They're strange, aren't they? They're children. Compared to normal people.
Yes, that's correct.
It's true.
Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage, and when I watched and reviewed Wes Anderson's last film, The French Dispatch, 2 years ago, I was really surprised how much I ended up liking it. It had that super distinctive Anderson style. It was meticulously crafted, had a big ensemble cast with his regular familiar faces, but above all, it also resonated quite deeply, and I thought it was a great film. Unfortunately, with his newest one, his 11th feature film Asteroid City, I'm back to my oversaturation and tiredness with his style. I felt this was the Wes Anderson I don't really care for that much. Here his style, the constant, intentionally noticeable camera movements and carefully arranged shots, felt too mechanical in its artistry, and I could never fully connect to the story and its many characters. That's not to say that it's a bad movie, it's still mostly rather amusing, has a few hilarious little cameos, and there's a sadness in all that whimsy that's touching, but as a whole it doesn't come together that well, and I feel it's a big step down from his last film. While The French Dispatch was Wes Anderson's love letter to the world of print, Asteroid City in a peculiar way tells its story as a film version of a fictional play. There's a 4:3 black and white framework about the production of the play and a heavily saturated filmic version of that play, neatly divided into 3 acts and several scenes. There's a fun meta element seeing actors playing actors, but to me personally, this whole stage play idea didn't come together all that cleverly. The theater aspect of it feels like an afterthought that doesn't say much about anything. The main story is set in the titular Asteroid City. The time is 1955 and several characters, actually a lot of characters, are gathering in this super small little town in the middle of nowhere for a scholarly competition. Jason Schwartzman plays our main protagonist Augie Steenbeck, a war photographer whose wife just died and who is traveling with his son Woodrow, played by Jake Ryan, and his 3 little daughters, who are all so adorably cute that I felt absolutely nothing. Sorry. Augie himself is pretty emotionless, but he forms a strange, and to me, the movie's most interesting bond with the actress Mitch Campbell, played by Scarlett Johansson. There's a loneliness that both characters feel, which I felt was the most real element in this otherwise rather shallow and artificial movie. That's not to say that the other characters don't have a few funny moments, but far too often the eccentricity got on my nerves, coming across more as obnoxious and pretentious than charming this time around. Unfortunately, what could have been the movie's saving grace also didn't really click for me, and that is its aesthetic. There are a lot of people that find Asteroid City to be a really beautiful looking movie. Unfortunately, I'm not in that camp of people. It's obvious what Wes Anderson was going for with this 1950s oversaturated Technicolor or all-American desert state postcard vibe. But to me, it just felt off, as if the white balance wasn't done correctly. And of course it's all completely by intention and exactly how he wanted it to look, but to my personal perception, there's a beautiful looking movie hidden in there that got diminished by far too much orange. In the end, I just couldn't really connect to much of Asteroid City. So in German I'd say, Asteroid City ist für mich leider Wes Anderson von seiner anstrengendsten Art. Mechanisch und super seicht. Mehr Stückwerk als einnehmendes Ganzes. Und selbst die Ästhetik hat mir nicht wirklich zugesagt. I give Asteroid City 5 out of 10. It's more like 5.4, but I don't do that. Alright, that's it like always. Comment below and let me know what you think about Asteroid City. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram and Letterboxd, and also on Patreon, simply at the Jimmy Cage. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all I have to tell.